Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sejala. In this session, we learn the Fibonacci series using recursion technique in Java. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better my video lecture. And here I use simple notepad to type our Java program. So let us first definition. So write a program to print Fibo that is a Nancy series using this recursion. So yes, recursion techniques or recursion method or recursion just only. So yes, you have to know recursion means method call itself. So that is a call the recursion, or we can say that function call itself in C and C++ because here is a method in Java. So yes, that is a recursion technique. So yes, first we have to know the Fibonacci series. We can start 0 or 1. So 0, 1, then previous two sum, that is our next term. So 1, then 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, so 3, 2 plus 3, so 5, 3 plus 5, so that is a 8, 8 plus 5, that is 13, and 13 plus 8, so 21. So that is a continuum and number of time, and we can use as recursion technique. So yes, let us start. So first I import this, that is our keyword import and java.util utility and scanner class I can use to scan our number of term from user. So yes, and then Fibonacci series. So FIBO and recursion technique. So we can say that REC, yes, that our class name. So Fibo underscore REC, that is our goal. So that is a let us start and what to do. So here first we can yes, public static and void main. So that is our main method, and we can pass args and then opening and closing brace. So now what to do. So here we can use that some integer static, yes, and it is a not chain. So we can define like integer, that is a n number of term. Then we can say that f1, so that assigned to 0, and then f2 assigned to 1. So yes, that perfectly. And now we can declare that is a static uh, void, no any return type, and then Fibo, that is our method. So here we can declare as a n. Yes, here we can also use as a n variable. So now what to do. So yes, that we can take if condition. So n is greater than 0. So what to do. So here first we can define to our logic. So first we can print system, so that out and print. So what to do. So yes, just one blank, and then f1 we have to print. So f1 is a 0, and then what to do. So f1 then equal to f1 plus f2, and then next what to do. So f2 equal to f1 minus f2. So yes, and then what to do. So here we can call the method itself. So that is a recursion technique. So here we can say that fibo and then n minus 1. So that is a like loop, we can continue this process. And main method, we can scan our variables. So scanner, yes, I create one object sc of scanner class. So scanner, and that constructor we can pass system, and then in, that is our input. So first we can system dot out and print that one message. So we can say that enter a number of terms, yes, and then you can take like n that assigned to value. So yes, we can say that sc dot we can say that next int. So that is a scan, and now we can call yes. So fibo and pass to n variable. So that we can pass. So let us save first, and you have to the rules of the Java. The class name must be the file name of Java. So fibo underscore rec and that dot Java extension. So rec means recursion technique. So yes, save and let us compile and run. But first we can check our logic. Yes, perfectly. So yes, here we can static integer n, f is 0, f2 is 1. Then first we can main. So first create and enter number of term n and pass to the n. So this n you can also take that is other variable like counter or any other variable. So n is greater than 0. Yes, we can like pass is a 5. So yes, I just stress our logic to directly so you can understand. So n assigned to like 5, we can scan the 5 value, and f1 that assigned to 0. Yes, we can already 0, and f2 that assigned to 1. So now what happened? So yes, both are sum. So 0 plus 1, so that is a 1, and of assigned to I change that directly 1. Yes, and then f1, yes, 1 and minus 1, so that is a 0. So here that is our previous term assigned to here. So you can look, first we can assign to 0 in f1 and f2 is assigned to 1, but now the scenario is changed. F1 is a 1 and f2 is 0, and then again that UDF. So 4 5 minus 1, so 4 again call the same method. uh, so here now I can change that value of n is 4, and then again that the first that print is like a print series, so 0, and now is f1 is a 1, so 1 print, and then f1 is a 1 plus 0, so again that is a remaining f1 as a 1, and then 1 minus 0. So again f2 now is a 1. So previous term again assigned to f2. So that is a holding the previous term. And now n minus 1. So n is 4 and minus 1. So it is a 3. Again that is called that UDF, and n is greater than 0. Yes. So again f1 print. So 1 again that is a print 1. Then 1 plus 1. So f1 is assigned to 2, and then f2, yes, f2 is a 2 and minus 1. So again that is a f2 assigned to 1 again. So uh, here we can say that 2 minus 1, so that is a 1 remaining because our previous term is again 1. So n minus 1, so n is 3 and minus 1, so 2. That continue means calling this method again. So greater than, yes, condition is true. So again that print is a 2. So our previous two terms, 1 plus 1 2. Yes, and yes, here 2 and f2 is 1, so 3. Yes, store in f3 is a 3, and now here what to do? So 3 minus 1, so 2. You can look here, our previous term is 2, so that store in the f2 again that call, and then n minus 1, so that is n is now 1. So last time that is running. So yes, f1 is 3, so that is a print is a 3, and then here 3 plus 2, so that is a f1 is a 5, that is our next term, and here you can look 5 minus 2, so 3. Yes, let us, that is a store our previous term f2. You can look here previous term, and then n minus 1, but n is 1, so 0, and now condition is false, n is not greater than 0, so that false, and that all that first is a push and then pop, because recursion technique that uses a stack algorithm. So that is our paperwork I just removed. So now I think you have to understand what is a logic and recursion technique, how it's work. So that is a push and all are pop. So that print. So yes, I save. Yes, already save, and let us compile and run that program so you can understand that perfectly. Print. So we can go in the DOS command prompt. Yes, here that already listed. So we can full screen. Yes, cd slash and uh, f colon and change the drive Java Pro, and then I first set Java path. Yes, and then what to do? So Java C, that is a JDK compiler. You can look that class set class path and set path, both are JDK path is. So that is I create in my first video lecture as a batch file. So just you can run only one time, and then you can compile and run any number of program to in this app drive Java program. And now what the name? So ffibo underscore rec dot Java. So yes, no any error perfectly. And so that is a we can run as a class file. So Java is a application launcher, JDK tools. Yes, number of term. So you can look 5 term. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Let us run again. So I give like 10 term. Yes. So you can look 34 means 0 to so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So perfectly our required. Let us I run. Now I give 7. So you can look. So yes, that is a Fibonacci series, and we can create very simple logic, and that is a recursion technique how working the Java. So we can cover in this session, and very famous series Fibonacci series we can apply in this logic of recursion technique. So yes, any question regarding this definition you can write in comment section. I give the definitely to answer you. So subscribe my channel Ashok C Jalakuni, press the bell icon to never miss any update, and thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare Krishna.